Hey, hello there. Welcome back to a big weather update. Though right now we're looking at Crising, and then we have 92A still. We have a marginal risk of severe weather in the next 3 days, and also on top of that we have maybe some potential heavy rains gonna be going across Texas throughout the next 6 to 10 days. We'll be getting right into that. So anyways, moving on. Right now we have 92A still a moderate chance of developing. Then we have 3W right now. Tropical Depression 3W or Crising. We'll be pulling up the Picasso cone soon. Right now it's quite the small system. And 92A is still right now trying to organize itself as it could potentially be a significant tropical cyclone. But right now, uncertainty still lies with it. And right now the whole picture is right now unknown. So anyways though, right now we're looking at is around 30 knots. Expected to strengthen to 35, 40 knots and then up until landfall. Then once it makes landfall, it's going to become probably a remnant low and dissipate probably around 18Z on the 15th, so around 3 days from now. Looking at the cone from Casa, and right now we're looking at tropical depression still. Probably going to be a tropical depression at landfall. However, though, moving really, it's going to become a remnant low after it moves through, and it's going to dissipate probably around the 16th as well. So, anyways, looking at the watches and warnings map right now, we're looking at West Virginia, Michigan under a freeze warning, and also Louisiana and southern Mississippi still under a flash flood watch. And tornado actually hit New Orleans late last night. I couldn't have recorded it since made a tornado in video because I was sleeping. So anyways, looking at surface analysis right now, pretty calm across the states right now, except for the southeast, with quite a stationary boundary right now in place. It's expected to move off to the east, and right now pretty calm right now. We have quite the ridge dominating across the Midwest, but an active pattern is likely to occur starting this weekend going to next week. So anyways, looking at 12Z Thursday right now, we're looking at thunderstorms possible across Alabama, Georgia, Florida, maybe off the coast of Louisiana, and then also South Dakota and Nebraska. So anyways, looking at 12Z Friday right now, thunderstorms possible across Texas, New Mexico, maybe off the coast of Florida, maybe the Keys, South Dakota, Nebraska, Iowa, Kansas, maybe northern Oklahoma. Systems are going to be pulling over, and as we get a zonal flow moving in, we'll be seeing an active pattern going into next week. Anyways, right now, looking at this right now on 12Z Saturday, thunderstorms possible across New Mexico, Texas, Missouri, Oklahoma, Kansas, and then Colorado, Nebraska, South Dakota, Colorado, Montana, Idaho. As right now, the western side of the U.S. is looking quite disgusting, to say the least. Anyways, looking at 12Z Sunday right now, we're looking at thunderstorms possible across Louisiana, Oklahoma, then Texas, Missouri, Illinois, Indiana, Kentucky, Iowa, Nebraska, Mexico, Colorado, South Dakota, and also Idaho, Nevada, and Wyoming. So, still quite a mess right now. We're looking at a stationary boundary in place right now from Kentucky through all the way to Nevada. And then looking at this on 12Z Monday, thunderstorms possible across Virginia, North Carolina, Tennessee, Kentucky, Ohio, Illinois, Indiana, Missouri, Kansas, Oklahoma, Texas, Louisiana, and Mississippi. Heavy rainfall can't be ruled out with this activity. Anyways, on 12Z Tuesday right now, we're looking at thunderstorms across southern Florida, Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Tennessee, North Carolina, Virginia, West Virginia, Missouri, Illinois, Oklahoma, Kansas, Nebraska, Utah, Colorado, New Mexico. I don't think Utah actually. Idaho, and then Looking at 12Z Wednesday right now, we're looking at thunderstorms across the Gulf Coast in general. Arkansas, Tennessee, basically across just Iowa. It's this whole debacle, of course, as heavy rainfall is likely to be taking place at this point. But yeah, this is certainly going to be something to set the stage for some potential significant flooding across the Gulf Coast next week. So anyways, looking at the next 8 days, right now we have a marginal across Georgia, Florida for day 1, day 2 across Nebraska, Kansas. And then also day 3 we have marginal across Nebraska, Kansas, and also Texas and Oklahoma. Anyways, looking at this right now, we have 5% hail, 5% wind. The cluster of thunderstorms that was moving through across the southeast today has moved offshore. So it looks like the severe potential has definitely diminished, though. Then, however, though, looking at tomorrow, we have 5% wind, 5% hail. Again, looks like tornado potential is definitely not going to be a thing into the next 3 days. But looking at that, looking quite something. Right now, most unstable Cape is right now expected to be between 500 to 1,000 joules per kilogram. But yeah, it looks like hydrographs are looking to be favorable for around hail of up to around 1 inch in diameter, maybe a wind gust or 2. Anyways, moving on, we have a 5% probabilistic chance, and yeah, it's looking to be another hail and wind day. So yeah. Anyways, though, right now we're looking at heavy rainfall across some significant rain totals across the southeast, Texas, all the way through Illinois and Indiana. So yeah, flash flooding is definitely going to be something on the line heading to the next 7 days, especially when you enter day 4 through 7. But looking at excessive rainfall outlook for tonight, as I'm expecting this to probably go to no areas because yeah, as we have across the Gulf Coast a marginal risk, and it looks severe threat has ended. But anyways, though, moving on. Right now we have a marginal risk across southern Florida and excessive rainfall, and that's really it in terms of excessive rainfall for the next 3 days, in fact. But moving on to now the CPC outlooks. Anyways, looking at the CPC outlook for the next 6 to 10 days, right now temperatures are expected to be above average across most of the country, including southern Florida, of course, and across the northwest is looking to be around neutral or below average. Anyways, though, moving on, right now across the northeast, we're looking at below average, across southern Florida, above average, across California, touch towards Montana and Wyoming, below average, across Oregon and Washington, above average, and across much of the country, it's above average with pretty high chance across Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Louisiana, with, of course, the highest chances across Texas, as we can be seeing some significant rainfall, of course. Then moving on to the 8 to 14 day outlook, above average temperatures, and except for the west coast, of course, below average. But apart from that, across the rest of the country, much above average temperatures are expected. And across the west coast and the northeast is below average, and across the rest of the country, above average temperatures are still expected. So anyways, that's really it for today's video. It's expected to be across the Western Pacific and the North Indian Ocean. We have 92A and Crising, of course. Crising. I mispronounced it the entire time. Ouch. But anyways, Crising though. And then, yeah. Things are be calming down after these two. We have an active pattern next week. Weekly weather forecast, we might be releasing one soon. Right now, it's taking a while. Apart from that, really, goodbye.